My name doesn't matter anymore. What matters is that I'm 87 years old and I've been sitting in this chair for the past 3 mornings, trying to find the courage to say what I'm about to tell you. I'm not sick. I'm not dying, Beth, not yet. But I am old enough to see my life clearly, all of it, without the fog of ambition, without the noise of busyness, without the lies I used to tell myself. And what I see breaks my heart a little.
So if you're 25 or 35 or even 50, please sit with me for a few minutes, because I would give anything to hear what I'm about to tell you. I grew up in a modest home. My father worked in a factory. My mother cleaned houses on weekends. From the time I was 12 years old, I made myself one promise. I would never struggle the way they struggled. And I kept that promise. By 40, I had a house with 4 bedrooms. By 50, I had a car I was embarrassed to admit the price of. By 60, I had accounts that would make most men comfortable for the rest of their lives. People called me driven, disciplined, successful. I believed them. I wore those words like medals on my chest. I thought that was the point, to be the kind of man other men respected. I didn't stop to ask whether I respected myself. My wife, Eleanor, used to leave little notes on my pillow when she went to bed before me. In the beginning, they said things like, "Don't work too late, I love you." By the time the kids were in school, the notes had stopped. I told myself she understood, that this was her sacrifice too, and that she was proud of what we were building. I never asked her, I assumed. That assumption cost me 20 years of closeness with the woman I loved most in this world. We didn't divorce, we didn't fight, we simply drifted, like 2 boats that were once tied together, and then one day you look up and realize the rope has been fraying for years. By the time I noticed, the distance was so wide I didn't know how to swim back to her. Eleanor passed 8 years ago, and there are conversations we never had, evenings we never shared, a softness between us that I let go cold because I was too busy building something that, in the end, could not hold me while I grieved. No amount of money sat with me in that hospital room. No achievement wiped my tears. My son, Daniel, is 53 now. He's a good man, quiet, a little guarded. When he was 7, he had a baseball game on a Saturday afternoon. He'd been practicing for weeks. He told me about it every single morning at breakfast. I had a meeting, an important one, a client who could change our quarter. I missed the game. He never brought it up, not once. Children are like that. They absorb your absence and they adapt. They stop expecting you, so they stop being disappointed. But here's what I didn't understand then. When a child stops expecting you, they don't stop needing you. They just stop showing it. And by the time they're grown, that need has turned into distance, polite distance. The kind that looks fine from the outside but feels like a wall when you press your hand against it. Daniel calls me every Sunday. We talk for 11, maybe 12 minutes. I would trade every deal I ever closed for one more Saturday afternoon on those bleachers. Here is what nobody tells you when you are young and hungry and full of fire. Time is not a resource you manage. It is a river, and it moves whether you are paying attention or not. I spent decades acting as though the meaningful parts of life, the connection, the presence, the love, would be waiting for me on the other side of busy. They were not. What was waiting for me was a quiet house, a phone that rang on schedule, and the long, slow understanding that I had been wealthy in every way except the ways that sustain a person at the end. I am not telling you not to work, not to build, not to be ambitious. I am telling you, do not let the building become the whole of you. Because one day, the building will be finished, or it won't. And either way, you will look up from it and realize that the people who mattered most have built lives without you in them, not out of cruelty, simply because you were not there. If you are listening to this and you still have time, call the person you've been meaning to call. Go to the thing you've been postponing. Put your phone down at dinner, not because someone told you to, because the face across from you is a gift that has an expiration date you don't know. Tell the people you love that you love them, not when the moment is perfect, now, while it is ordinary, because ordinary moments are all we ever actually have. You think you will do it later. I thought so too. Later has a way of becoming never. I am 87 years old. I have more behind me than ahead. And when I sit in this chair on quiet mornings, the things I think about are not the deals or the titles or the accounts. I think about Eleanor's laugh. I think about a baseball game on a Saturday afternoon. I think about all the ordinary Tuesdays I treated like obstacles on my way to something better. Those Tuesdays were the something better. I just didn't know it yet. Don't make my mistake.